Ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be doing some windrowing and collecting, and Evelyn's going to help me out. She is currently tedding the grass by the cow pens, right there. When she's done doing that, she's going to put that tractor away and grab the bigger tractor with the collection wagon and start collecting what I am windrowing here. We're going to make some big piles of hay and grass and eventually straw when that wheat field matures, so that we have materials. Oh, and silage too. Because the cows need all of the above. Let's unfold this guy. Trying. Thought it was going to outpace my reach. Let's see. Whoa! I don't know why it turned. I wasn't turning at all, but okay. It sucks. Go straight, you. It's only making my life harder. I changed the camera angle, but I didn't move the steering wheel at all. That was weird. I must have. It didn't feel like I did, but I guess I did. Alright, there's that. I'm probably going to shut the blades off too, because... Alright, kiddo. Go ahead and put that tractor away and the tedder. Put the tedder by where the mowers are after you clean it. And then grab the big tractor and you can start collecting what I'm rowing. Seth and Mater are playing Halo downstairs, and they're quite a ruckus going on. A lot of cat. Oh, dang it! I hate the way this thing whips. Oh, for crying out loud! If you don't get it just right when you start, it gets all crazy. This thing just whips around. That's the only thing I don't like about this. All right, let's try this again. I want to go this way. I'll get that and then straighten out. There we go. Well, I suppose I could continue on down now that we're already starting it.
Now what you want me to do this?
Well...
Park it?
Yep, park it and put it away.
Hold on.
Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, done.
He said, okay, done.
This is our last episode.
This is the last episode for tonight. So I really do need to work. As much as I don't. What? Let's see here. So we're going to collect the lighter stuff first, Cha. We're going to have to make 2 more passes. Oh well.
You want me to get this?
Yep, the big collecting wagon. Trying to think of where we can stack this stuff. Alright, so start this up.
Stack all this stuff here.
No, where I'm at. Come where I'm at. I'm making nice rows for you to pick up. So that you don't have to make a mess. I'll do both of these fields, so that'll be all clean too when I'm done. See that? That's what you're picking up. Ding. Oh, just that little spot I missed. Dang it. Ugh. It does tend to grab the other piles, but what are you going to do? Just leave it for now. Pardon me. Gosh darn it. Come on, tractor. Come on, Tracky the tractor. Oh. Good job, Evelyn. Oh, man. Dang it. That did not go the way I wanted it to. That's what we call slightly off kilter. Bless me. I'm a little panicked. I'm realizing I got a check today for a shoot I did, and I don't think I got it out of my jeans. But they didn't go in the wash yet, so we're good. Sometimes my brain reminds me of those kind of things. It says, Arthur, what are you doing? Yoo-hoo. How you filling up there, Cha? Is it pretty full, or?
It's for 7%.
Where are you going? We have to go pod. No, don't mix them, no! Shizzle sticks. This should be in the top drawer. It was in my phone pocket. Oh, crap. That is not at all what I wanted to happen.
Which pair? This one?
Yep. You know that little phone pocket I have on my pants? Great. I'm watching her do that, and I'm totally missed the line. Evelyn. Here. Just give it to me. Thank you, Cha. Not a good thing to lose.
Huge.
What?
How do you feel for my whole body?
Thanks, Cha. That makes me feel real good about myself. Let's see here. I'm gonna snap. Would you go straight? This tractor is not a good windrowing. Anything that you have to do that's like real precise is difficult with this tractor because it turns so fast, so it's like really hard to get it. Well, dang it. That's not too bad. You know what? As long as we get most of the material off the field, I'm happy. Don't be grabbing stuff from other sides. Shut it off. Sorry, Cha. What up, kid?
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet either. I'm just busy making a mess. Ryan was playing BioShock Infinite yesterday. I forgot what a horrifyingly good and yet disturbing game it is. Like, just the whole thing is like awesome and but yet scary and disturbing, and that's one of those few games I pulled an all-nighter to finish. I played it. I just couldn't stop playing it. I was so into the story. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And I ended up playing the whole game in one night. It's like 19 hours. It's crazy. Then I was a wreck the next day, but thankfully I didn't have any work, so I just don't do that anymore. I'm a little too old for that. I'm interested to see what happens, how it segments out the grass and the hay when they're like mixed like that. Interesting to see if it can pick it up or if it just leaves the grass and we have to come back and get the grass. Let me know how that works, Shaw.
What?
Well, I got a section here that's mixed hay and grass. It's kind of a mess. And I'm interested to see how it collects it. What, kid?
Isn't it probably just gonna collect it?
No, because it can't mix the two. I'm thinking it's going to leave the grass and pick up just the hay since you're already almost full of hay.
I thought I was picking up grass.
No, you're picking up hay. The grass is the darker colored stuff. That's hay that you're getting. Not straw, hay. Hay is dried grass. Sort of. What's up, matey?
No, it's fine.
Are you stretching by? Dang it! These stupid allergies. Ugh. Sneezed all over myself. It's like being sick almost. I hate it. It's almost as bad as having a head cold. You just don't have a fever and stuff.
Daddy, it's too hard.
What's too hard?
I keep messing up.
It's okay. Don't worry about little spots, honey. Just leave them. It's fine.
It's a big pile.
That's okay. It's too close to the fence. If you can't get it, you can't get it. That's why I always say to leave some space around the fence, because it's really hard to get into those little areas. Yeah, Violet did. There we go. Nope, wrong button. Arthur. Whoop.
Yeah, it's not picking up any of this grass.
Good. That's perfect. Make sure you get all the hay, though. There's one pile that it's mixed, like hay and straw. Oh. It says looking over at Evelyn because she's talking to me. I'm starting to pick up grass. Though honestly, in real life, I think the windrower kind of dries it out a little too, because you're beating it around. That's all you're doing with a tedder. And in real life, the tedder, I think you let it dry for a couple days, and then you ted it, and then you let it dry for a couple more days, then you pick it up. That's what my understanding is of how that works. What, kid? Oh, I forgot to turn it off.
I'm gonna play.
No, I don't want to fold it up. I just want it off. What? Well, we're only going to be playing for a little bit longer, honey. It's not really worth it. Okay. No, she won't collect. She doesn't know how to do that. Okay.
What, you want to collect? Do your job? Or are you just gonna go on to play?
Ah. Crap, I got hooked.
Stop.
Stoppo.
Daddy, look!
Yeah. It's a cool picture. Cool story, bro. Ah. That did not go as planned. Blop. Oh well, what are you going to do? There we go. Now we're putzing with gas. Stop it. It's not going to connect. That's why I said you only get a couple, and then if you connect and disconnect and connect and disconnect, eventually the router will not let you connect again. That's just how it works. I don't know why they did that, but that's how it is. So now she's stuck. I'm not restarting the router, so she can't play.
It's fine. I'm not gonna play.
That's why when I say either play or don't play, that's why I get upset when you guys are like, "Oh, I'm going to quit." It's like, well, you're not going to get connected again. There's no going back. That's all right. Y'all collect. Evelyn, don't be crabby. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't want you playing on laptop unless you're playing this. Yeah, go play on the Mac, because the Mac has it. It has 15 on it.
Yeah, it has it. No, I want to play phones at 17.
Okay, well, we're in the middle of a recording session right now, Violet, so it's not happening right now.
But if you log in a set, it'll still have it. It'll have it. Because you can play down there. It's still not going to count. No, I'm not. I'm on the kids account.
I'm like lulling myself to sleep here with the windrowing action.
Don't do that. Don't suck on your finger. You're being a baby.
See the little baby monkey? Monkey Town, New Jersey. Stop it, Violet. Alright, so I guess I'm going to just finish this up and I'll be right back. Alright, Evelyn and I are prepping this field. Evelyn, if you could put the Challenger away with that windrower, go put that away. The tractor I left back there. Like, clean it up and put it away. And the windrower can go in with the mowing equipment. What we're going to do is we're going to make this side of the field a big pile of hay. Hey. A lot of hay is going to come out of here. Okay, so here we go. Look at all that was in here. It's a beautiful thing.
Whoa!
Oh, dump it all out for crying out loud. See that, Cha? We're going to make a huge mound of hay. And then we're going to make a huge mound of grass. And then we're going to take some of the grass and make a huge mound of silage. What? You can or I can. It depends. Do you want to take a break or what do you want to do?
I'm waiting so far.
Okay.
You start.
All right, I'll start.
I'm almost done that field. Let's start.
Yeah, we're going to do all the hay first and then we're going to do the grass.
Right up there at that.
Yep, I see that. Man, this... I like the Caterpillar, but it's a pain to use with like tight turning equipment. However, it's really nice at the end of the field when you can just whip it around. Like when I was plowing, it's really fast to turn around when you're plowing. What's up, kiddo? Put it with the mowing stuff. Find the barn with the mowing stuff. It's behind you. Yeah. No. Look for the barn with the mowing stuff on. So that's like all together in one kit. This should separate the hay from the grass. Almost like a...
Where is all
It's in a... You walk around until you find it. It's there. It's there. You'll see it. When you see it, you'll see it. Does that make sense? No. It's there. Like, look for... Get out of the tractor and walk around until you find it. They'll find the mowers.
here?
Yeah, there you go. I told you. You just gotta look.
Why do you just want them by themselves?
Because I'm trying to keep all the stuff together that goes in kits. So you have all the mowing stuff in one place.
Is it Tanner for his own stuff?
Yep.
Well, you need to put that here.
Well, where'd you put it? You can do that too. That'd be good of you. Oh no. I killed it. I got stuck on the fence. This is not my night. This is how the whole day's been going. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. There we go. Sigh. This is the only problem working around fences. Sounds like a book or a band. Ladies and gentlemen, working around fences. No, son of a biscuit. Let me out. Yep, it's a little tractor. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a pretty small tedder. That's the second smallest tedder. Ah. I love hay, yum yum. Good job farming, Cha. That was a lot of work today. We got a lot done. Fields planted, fields seeded, grass mowed, wheat harvested. Sorry, say again, kid? I'm gonna run with B-Dog. Yeah, I mean, at some point tonight I do have to work. I'll probably my schedule probably will be to run with B-Dog, take a little nap, and then do my work, and then go to bed. What? Well, we'll see about Star Trek. Maybe I can work while we watch Star Trek. I'll have to watch up here, though. Is that okay? Yep, that one. No, I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to. Bummer. Well, yeah, I got to collect all of this, though. So, I mean, I don't know.
That's like the last job, though.
Yeah, it's the last job. Oh, frick.
So just quit.
All right, Shaw. Do what you want to.
That's flame though.
Did a good job today, Evelyn. Evelyn rocked it. Rock it. Yeah. Satellite of Cha. Rocket. Let's see. I'm hoping that I can get all of this in one fitting. It looks like I'm going to. This will provide us food for cows for a long time. I actually probably should have, now, you know, hindsight's 2020. I probably should have dumped this over there by the silage, like on that end of it, so it's a little bit easier to access. Let me just use a conveyor belt to move this back into the feeding wagon. And that's it. We are all hayed up. Now I got to collect all the grass. That'll probably take us through the end of the episode. I feel like this tractor's barely got enough power to pull this wagon. I might switch over to the Caterpillar. I know it's not. It's a Challenger. I know it's not Caterpillar anymore. This thing's just really struggling with this wagon. I think I should have reversed roles. This one should have been the one windrowing, and the other one should have been one collecting, because this tractor's got plenty of horsepower for the windrower, and it's easier to turn and work with the windrower with this tractor. Come on. Good. And good for you. That was great. So let's go ahead and get the grass. The grass on this field will be kept here. The grass from the other field will become silage. And I mean, maybe we don't even need to store that much grass. Most of it, let me think about this, because grass is really only needed like a small portion. So maybe most of this will make into silage. One like half trailer full will make into... Where did the Caterpillar go? This is Evelyn putting the tractors away. I don't know where she put them. Look at Shaw. Such a good girl. Alright, she put this away. She couldn't figure out how to turn the lights off. She's like, can I... Remember what she was asking? She's like, how do I turn this light off? She just left them on. Alright, this is going to go here. Oh, look at me. I left the lights on now. My fault. Nope. Let's go into this tractor. There we go. I do like the storage on this map. They've given us a lot of places to put stuff. So we got plenty of hay. It's still probably going to be like... Have to find a big mixer wagon. I'd like to get 100 cows. We're a long way from that, though. That's really probably what we should work. So two things, maybe a larger... I don't know. It would be nice to have a larger seeder and a larger plow, but I don't... You know, it's like a... That's a want, not necessarily a need. The farm can survive with what we have, so maybe we should just start working towards getting some bovine. Already the problems begin. This thing is such a hard thing to turn, man. It just doesn't want to go. Or it wants to. Maybe it's the opposite problem. No, come on. Put the... Oh, my gosh. About to say some bad words. Biting my tongue right now. You... Bzz, bzz. There's nothing more irritating than it not. But once we're going, it's great. This thing really pulls good, so. Which it should for the amount of horsepower we have. Like 400 plus. Look at all these little bits of hay. All right. So I wonder if we should start calling this Challenger Farm. That's a little Challenger humor. Your own. Oops. Arthur. Oh. There's Violet mowing in the trees. Do you... Oh. Come on. There we go. Oh. A little too much. Oh. Actually, with this one, sometimes it's a little easier in cab with this one because, well, it's a control issue. All right. Like, I'm thinking all the grass from this field will go to storage, and then the rest of it will go to silage. And then when we get cows, we'll have plenty of food to feed them. Because you don't really need the baling equipment. You can just shovel it in. Or fork it in, or whatever you want to do. However you want to get it in to the feeder. The mixer. So we can use just the piles. At least we should be able to still. The mixer does not accept grass, though. The grass will be direct feed. We'll dump it in here and then dump it into the... Snick that little head off there. Snick. Snick snack. Yeah, so what else is exciting? Nothing going on. Nothing. The heavy haul pack came out for European Truck Simulator, so B-Dog and I are going to do a little recording on that tonight. I'll probably both record it and so I can post it to YouTube and live stream it. And that's going to be, yeah, we're just going to use this for storage. I love this tractor. I just don't like using it when in tight corners. Like, this was a really bad choice for windrowing, but it was a great choice for plowing. And seating. It does really well seating, too. It's just you really got to ease off that steering wheel. Backing maneuvers are a pain, that's for sure. Let's see how close we can get without getting stuck. All right, that's good. And this will be our storage pile for grass. Will not be nearly as big as the straw pile or hay pile. And straw will go here too. Once we have the wheat field done, that's all going to go right here. Come on. Oh. Well, not so bad. I'm going to put that right here. Grow. Grow. Grow, pile, grow. That's all she wrote. We don't really, like I said, we don't need that much grass because that's going to just go right into something or other. Who knows? It all mixes out in the mix anyway. The ration or whatever, the total mixed ration, kind of changes it around anyway. So after the next harvest, we should be able to afford maybe the feeder for the cows. We'll buy a mixer, and we'll have to get a water tank. But I'd like to be able to also get the manure from the cows. Oh yeah, we have all that grass brewing over at the... So we'll have some decent income. Uh-oh, that's my mom. I'll call her back in 10 minutes. I'm such a bad son. It's Mother's Day and she wants to... We're going to have her over tomorrow. Is today Friday? Today is Friday. But I'll talk to her momentarily. I'm a bad boy. Let's get that little pile there. So this is all going to get made into silage, and that'll be the end of the episode. We have... Whoa. Tipping the tractor over on the... on those sharp turns. What a terrible driver. And it is a pain to use this though on these tight fields, and especially that huge loading wagon just is such a cumbersome beast. Is that the biggest? I think that's the biggest loading wagon we can get. The Lely is the one that's like one size down. But we'll be glad we have this stuff because then we'll be ready to go when the cows arrive. All I really need left is straw. I mean, you don't have to have straw, but if you want manure, we need straw too. My goodness, Violet's having an anger management issue. Sounds like. I heard. You hear that? Evelyn does antagonize her. In Violet's defense, Evelyn's can be kind of a ruthless sister. She'll be like, "Well, how come you're doing that, Violet?" And Violet's like, "Can you just leave me alone?" Here they come. She did this, and she told me that, and I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, well, why don't you guys just get along? Can't we all just get along? But she told me I look like a monkey. Yep, there's the crying. Violet always breaks down. That's her natural defense is to go, oh. And then, like, I talked to her for 5 minutes, and then, like, nobody's crying, and she's like, "Oh, I'm fine." Like, were you really upset, or were you... Oh. Girls. Like, you'd think they'd be happy. My wife, or ex-wife, was always like, you know, "Oh, we need to have 2 girls so that the one can have a sister." And, like, all they do is fight. I'm like, Since day one, it's like they just at each other's throats. I'm like, oh, who thought this was a good idea? Amazingly, we did have 2 girls in a row. We had 3 boys, 2 girls, and another boy. Mater. So, statistically speaking, apparently we had an easier time having boys than girls, but at least she's not crying now. Poor Goosey. Trying not to rub the wall. All right, let's get the rest of that grass, and then we'll smush that down and cover it up. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but that's 50,000 right there. That's enough for probably at least a week of cow feeding, if not more, if we have 100 cows. So it's funny how little silage it takes to feed them. Like, it takes a lot, but it just, the bunkers hold so much it looks like almost nothing's in there. So we are finishing our last 2 passes, and then it's time to do some crushing. I like some of the ideas viewers gave. One of the viewers said, "Why don't you put silage, or why don't you take a couple tractors and do follow me, if Evelyn's not in the mood to do it, like the smushing, and then just have the tractors follow you through the pit." And I think that's a really good idea. That was a great idea. I'm not going to do it, but I think that's a great idea. I think we have a small enough amount right now that we won't have to do much crushing. But I think that's a really good idea. So when we start getting more fields, we definitely will get a big bud. Maybe we'll bring the 747 in on this map, because on Small Town USA we've been using the other bud, small bud, average size bud. Oh my gosh, they're still fighting. My gosh. It's unbelievable to me. I'm just like, what? Can't you guys just get along? I know Evelyn was like, I'm gonna go play, we'll go play Smash Brothers or something together. Alright, so we got this. It left some in there. I hate when it does that. I don't understand that either. 57,000. It's so funny. Yeah, see how fast it's compacting? Let it out. Come on, let it all out. It must be grass. And it converted this to chaff, so now it won't go in there. Nope, we're stuck. And this sucks too, because it's pushing it out the back. So there's going to be some... You should always start your dumping run further in. That was my problem. I started it right at the edge. So I'm going to lose about 20,000. You see how the number went down to 56,000 there? Yep. So I'll just try to compact it here and not go too close to the edge. Every time I go over here, you'll see it go lower. Oh, I just pushed out another 1,000. And I don't really... I could bring the shovel over here, the bucket loader, and load it back in, but I don't care. I'm not that... Maybe I should. Should I be that particular? I don't think so. We're out of time. We're over time here. But even so, 55,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Uh-oh, I'm getting stuck. 90, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 99, 100. There we go. So now I need to get this tractor out of there. They are still fighting. And we have life flight going through my backyard. That was cool. The kids just ran outside to see it even though it's past. Alright, so we're going to park this here for now. And our next episode we'll put it away. But here is the end of the episode. We are going to cover this bad boy up. There we go. Let's see how much we got. Did we get all of it? No, we still lost a little bit on the end, but that's all right. We'll make more, and we'll just shovel that back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. If you want to support the channel, I've got a little PayPal button or link in the description, so just go down there if you want to donate, and your donations help keep this channel going, makes it so that everybody can play together. And anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on American Outback, where Big Bud will roam this plane also eventually, but I don't want to over-bud it, because I think it's time to... The Challenger line hasn't really been played with too much on my channel either, so I'm enjoying using this Challenger, even though it's a little bit of a challenge to run. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll see you.